Hello world, and welcome back to the channel. I am your host, Boom Sensei, and this is the cure of insomnia. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome everyone to the channel. I take it everybody is having a great day today, beautiful day today, beautiful day today. Yes, it's me, your boy, Boom Sensei, Hoodie Sensei. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Welcome back. I told y'all, I said in the previous prior videos, I said, we gotta cover the topic of black people who are Muslims. I told y'all that. And here we are. We back. See, this topic, it's very taboo around the world, right? Because if you were born in a Islamic culture, if you are a Muslim, especially non-American Muslims, then what I'm about to say could very well have you killed, stoned, and or exiled by those people in that civilization and culture, right? The people that circle and worship the black box, the pagan black box, that is. A lot of y'all don't know. Yes, come in. Yes. I had to pause. I had to let y'all, I have to let everybody get in here and become a part of this, because what I'm about to say, so I just want to pose this question to you all, right? Especially my black people. Black people especially. How could you all accept the practice of Islam? How could you all accept that practice? And I know what a lot of y'all gonna say, like, I know a lot of y'all gonna say, like, damn, this is something that's a part of you guys' life, right? It's better than worshiping that white Jesus, right? The followers of Muhammad, who got all his revelations from the angel Jabril or Gabriel, right? I'm here to question all that. I'm here to question it all. It seems so far-fetched to me, and I'm trying to understand this. Like, do you guys not read text? Do you guys not know what you guys getting yourselves into? Do you guys not read the Quran? Do you guys not study the Hadith? No? The same Quran that says that Muslims are to punish the non-Muslims and non-believers. This warmongering religion, this religion that causes war and division on the planet. Or what about the fact that this religion is okay with putting down women? And that women are allowed to be beaten by their husbands. Beaten. kind of religion is that? And why is this religion so fucking violent? Barbaric sin religion, this is. I'll do y'all a deeper one, right? Because we know most religious leaders are sexually out of control. We know this. They have the worst sexual appetites on the planet. Most religious leaders in general, but religious leaders that use God to get any woman and sexual desirable thing they want, freaky. What about the fact that Muhammad was 53 years old when he married 6-year-old Aisha? 53 years old. A 6-year-old little girl. You gotta be sick. The sick man in you to be attracted to a child that's 6 years old at that. But a child in general, it's just sick. It's sick. I don't give a damn what time period you was in. I don't care what angel told you to do it. I don't care what jinn you were talking to. I don't care. I don't care. It doesn't make it right. I don't care if it was 500 AD or 20 AD. It doesn't make it right. It makes it sick. She was a little girl that played with her dolls. What kind of sick man it was that to marry a child at 6 years old? And for you Islamic apologists, what kind of people are y'all? What kind of people are y'all to justify such actions? The same people that worship a man that walked around with cum stains on his clothes? Disgusting, nasty. That's who y'all follow. This is y'all honorable prophet, the most trustworthy, the most honorable man of all time, according to y'all word. He could do no wrong. I want to know, Muslims of today, would y'all allow a 53-year-old man to marry y'all daughters at 6? I wonder, would y'all allow that? Y'all are okay with pedophilia. All the followers of Muhammad. All y'all. The black box worshipers, y'all are sick. Y'all are truly sick. You can't justify that she was mature enough to marry a man, let alone a 53-year-old man at the age of 6. You can't justify this. I don't give a fuck what time period it was or when it happened. 100 years, 1,000 years, I don't care if it was the norms. I don't care if the people didn't persecute him for it. It just makes sense that all of them were sick. All of them. They all practiced this sick behavior. I want to know, would you allow your 6-year-old daughter to marry somebody that's 53? I want to know. Would you allow that? Ask yourselves that. Because I know the answer is no. I know y'all wouldn't. I know y'all wouldn't. I know y'all wouldn't, man. I know y'all wouldn't. Peep game, let's go further. Let's discuss the fact that he married her at 6 and he had sex with her at 9, the age of 9 years old. Wow. Wow. Shame on y'all. How could y'all consecrate an individual like this and make them deem them the most trustworthy, the most holy? What does that say about all of y'all that come in between that cloth, that are cut from that cloth? What does that say about you guys' culture? The same culture that beats and belittles women. God only knows the pain that those women in that region of the world, especially, because they all running around, they all around the world. They in America too. That's why Elijah Muhammad had a problem with Malcolm X, right? Malcolm X found out that Elijah Muhammad was an old perv. He was an old perv. Sleeping with all the young girls. It was enough to get him whacked. Anybody that speak out against him because of this thing they call Muslim rage, right? Where they'll just kill you for revealing the truth. That's just what Muslims do. They violent people. They come from a hateful, spiteful religion that hates everybody, including the Christians and the Jews who they looked up to, who they stole some of their rhetoric. They used some of their information to create their own doctrine. How can you justify being a Muslim? How? How could you justify being a Muslim? How? What can you tell me? Anger, hate, and quite a bit of luck is what helped this cause. It's what helped spread this disease around the world known as Islam. We know the devil ain't real. We know you've been out being an atheist in this world. But for those people that needed a way out, God, y'all are brainwashed, the blind leading the blind. How could you not be? I don't care what time period it is. A 53-year-old man marrying a 6-year-old girl and having sex with her at 9? And what? He justified it because he waited 3 years? Or because the customs of the times were sick and nobody spoke out against him? Because there are places for men like him in today's time, especially. See, y'all thought because I said being black and Muslim, it just had something to do with slavery. which is a small part of it, right? The Arab slave trade, making thousands of Africans march through the deserts, shipping them off like cattle, torturous. But I have a hard time getting into the psyche of a man that's attracted to a 6-year-old adolescent. If today's time Muhammad was alive, he would have been in them Epstein files, gang. He would have been in them files. How could he have not? They do the same thing. Trace the money. All you got to do is look into the money. Look at the Pope. Almost billions of dollars spent on lawsuit money because of what they do to children and little boys. Your religious leaders got sick appetites that I think you guys should check into, because you can't lead yourself, so you need a religious leader. You're not a part of Spirit Gang, Truth Gang, Freedom Gang. Algorithm Gang, you are not a part of. You're not in that 1% gang. It's troubling, like, you can't get me to go to the Middle East. I'll never go to Dubai. I'll never go. It ain't enough oil money in the world. I asked the question, how in today's time with the internet are you still a Muslim? How? With all the research that we know, the Hadiths, the translation of the Quran, to know the truth and still deny. I just want to see the people wake up. You don't have to take my word for it. Do your research on what I'm saying. Research it. See for yourself. Put yourself in their shoes. I can't. I ain't sick like that. Maybe you can, though. Maybe you can come up with an excuse for why these things happened. Maybe it was maybe the times was different, Maybe you can, I don't know what you can do. This is just part one, because we got to discuss some sick shit that the Muslims, they okay with, that's come from the Islamic faith. Like the fact that for a woman to make a man her son, all she got to do is just pull out her tits and let him suck on them. This is according to Islam, not me. I didn't make this shit. Man, the people got to wake up. It's sad for the Middle East. It's sad for them. All these sick religious groups, it's sad for them. The Catholics, the Christians, the Jews, the Muslims, it's sad for y'all, man. Damn, y'all gotta wake up. Damn, y'all gotta wake up. When I see a group of religious people, I just think to myself, they all are insane. They've all lost their minds. They're out of their minds. It's not them anymore. It's something else. You weren't born with this stuff. You had to be taught it. You had to be indoctrinated. This is only part one. We got way more to cover. If any of this information damages your spirit or psyche, meditate. Meditate, clean it out your spirit. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for nothing. I love you guys. Spirit Gang, Truth Gang, Freedom Gang, Algorithm Gang. I am Boom Sensei, and this is the cure of insomnia. The Masked. I love you all forever.